How you doing? My name is Keith Vosberg. I'm here to debate the most respected, renowned, my teachers of this aspect, from Fred Allen Wolf to Einstein and back. All right. Now, I have broken quantum theory down to an understanding level, right? That most people should be able to grasp. And if they can, better for them. There is no religion. There is no if, ands, or but. There is no possibilities or probabilities. Because even if we're looking back on the Higginbotham uncertainty principle, where you cannot have speed or placement at the same time. Well, guess what? Technology has allowed us to have speed and momentum at the same time. Each one of these are going to get broken down. Any challenges we're going to face are probably going to get broken. All right. Let's go back to the existence of everything. One thing I agree with Dr. Alan Wolf, who I respect very much, and is one of the people I look at as my mentors, even though he seems to push me aside, even though I have a Dartmouth degree, quantum physics. Fuck that motherfucker. Whatever. He's old as shit. I'm 34. Whatever. He's gonna be long gone while I'm still telling y'all what's up. Now, the way things go is we are all part of entanglement, which I've tested on and off throughout my life, which hasn't been as long as most people would say is respectable. But at 34, I've seen ins and outs in these people that I've met in subject A or B or C. They continue to come back, and no matter what, if something happens to them, I can always feel what's happening to them, and I'm sure they can feel what's happening to me because I've been told this time and time and again. Now, it's not that we are all here trying to figure something out, whether it's religion or scientific and all that. It all goes down to the base of you. The one thing I agree with Fred Allen Wolf is the I-ness, your highness. We all have the I self, all right? Well, every reality between me and you and them and him, it's all different, but nobody's able to rebuttal anyone else's reality. You cannot go into a mental asylum and tell a person that's, psychotic that what they're saying and seeing is not true, because they are seeing that. That's why they're reacting to it. So every person has their own individual intake. It's all about how much and how conscious you want to be. He says, well, if we're not conscious about this, then it don't be nothing. We can't feel an atom. We cannot feel a proton, or we can't. Yes, we can. All right. He did this with an interview with a bald head fucking guy that doesn't know shit. Yeah, we can all feel it. It all comes down to whether are you conscious enough to feel it. Because if you are conscious enough to feel it, then you can manipulate that into whatever you want. Whatever you want. And don't take that as one of these gimmicks, like these people writing these books of law of attraction, where if you think about it so hard that it'll happen. No, you have to put the fucking work in. All right? Now, if you can acknowledge that you're conscious, all right, your goal should be to be able to be conscious as much as you can. And if you can be conscious all of the time, which I think is possible, which there's several movies that, go behind the theory. There's, probably not, the way it is, but if you can make yourself as conscious as you can make yourself conscious, you will start to be aware of more things happening around you. And the more things happening around you, guess what? The more you're going to be conscious of them. And the more you're conscious of them, the more of the ability you have to create how your life's going to be. So if you can get yourself to all the way where you use your brain to where you're completely conscious, okay, completely conscious, which is got to be almost near impossible, but it takes a lot of practice. You can therefore experience time travel, past, future, present, right? You can experience the world at the most subatomic level and the world at the most macroscopic level. So, if you can be conscious of everything that's going on, every move that you make, you're conscious that you made that move, then who can tell you to stop? That's what it is. You got to use the whole 100% of your brain. The brain is connected. It's all science with the brain. Look, we've been trying to connect for past 20-something years between Alan Wolf and Hawking and fucking half ditwits that want to sell a book. But when you want to talk to them for real, they have no time for you, right? If you're so conscious and you want to go back in time, close your fucking eyes right now. Close your eyes. With me. Now think back to a time that you want to recall. Now think back to the happiness. Does your body not feel the same joy and the same happiness? Does your body not experience and you do not envision same thing that happened then? That is a quantum leap into the past. Now, another quantum leap that people are not aware about is the internet. You, me, everybody, we make a quantum leap every day in between 2 different, 3 different, 4 different things. So if we're not atoms, but we at a subatomic level should follow the same principles, we are going to make the same moves. Now, every time you get on the internet, guess what? You get to be somebody else. You get to be whoever you pick to be. Act like that. Enjoy that. Talk like that. This, that, and the other. And nobody can say different until you tell them different. And if you tell them different, it's up to them to decide. So every time we go online, we are jumping into a parallel universe that is right alongside of ours. Right? The internet is a parallel universe. We make a quantum leap on a daily basis. Every day. All of us. Even the top guys. Make a quantum leap. Every single day. Because you want to know what? I could say this to you now in my microscopic form, and I can be like, hey, I fucking hate the Clippers. And I can go into my video game and be the star of the Clippers. And if I believe in it that much, which if I believe in it and everything is about probabilities and possibilities, who's to say that that's fake? Correct? It could jump from that to another game, to another game, to another game, to another game, to another game. So I don't see so far off in the future that we are able to choose what we want to get out of life. We can be whatever the fuck we want. the justice system, the presidential system, the scientific, the religious, all the shit's going to shut down, and we're going to have our own choices. So, you don't believe me? Do it yourself. Now, guys, I know you play video games. Now, go into your video game. Tell me you don't get into it almost as your life. Right? And if something happens there, it does affect your emotions on your other side, correct? If it affects your emotions on the other side, therefore, it's affecting your highness, my highness, Fred, and it makes it a reality. Everybody's reality is different. All right, somebody could be looking at a wall and seeing bats and strangers and all kinds of shit on the wall, and we think they're crazy, but they're not crazy. They're really seeing that, and we can see their reactions, that they're reacting off of what they see. Anyways, let me stop. I don't want to give too much away. I want someone to contact me, apologize that they didn't listen, that all the things they've been researching for and trying to make sense of are happening today on an everyday aspect. So you acknowledge me, contact me, we'll talk about it. My IQ is 164, timed in a 54-second period, whatever, but that does not matter. It's all about how much your self can get away from itself, how much it can conceive and believe. This is a science about not possibilities or bullshit or, to attack or contradict nothing. It's a science about probabilities, right? That's the definition of quantum mechanics. The science of probabilities. And anything is probable. Don't believe me? Put yourself to the test, or you can contact me directly and I will help you and I will explain it to you. Y'all have a good night. If you want to know more, like I said, I'll answer anybody's questions. I don't care. I devoted my life to this, so I'll answer every question, every person that wants to write me. And for these bigger physicists, from Hawking to David Allen Wolf to Abraham Man to the guy that's just doing an interview every single time for David Allen Wolf. You guys don't know shit, man. You guys have been circling around the same shit for about fucking 50 years. Because if we're able to think and be conscious enough, fast enough, that we're so conscious that our mind can think at the speed of light, guess what? We as a people can make time stand still and make the choice of what we want to happen next, which is all possible or probable. Think I'm bullshitting? Go back and read your books. Have a good night. Sorry I'm the rebel quantum theoretical physicist, but I am. But it's only because I really, really believe in finding the truth, not being stuck on other tribes, religions, or shamans, or fucking whatever they gotta do. It's all full of shit. Yeah? It's all full of something for everybody to believe in. I'm giving you physical, mathematical situations that cannot be rebutted. They can't be. If someone could rebuttal anything I said, then I will come on here publicly and admit that I was wrong. But nobody can. And if you can, then guess what? I will pass the torch and I will say, hey, You're Mufasa. I'm just Simba. In this world of light and energy and things that we can't see, but can see and live with on a daily basis. Keith Vosberg, theoretical quantum physicist from Dartmouth, signing off.